Good day. My name is Leonard, and it's my privilege to be the faculty co-chair of the Performance Management in Nonprofit Organizations Executive Program at the Harvard Business School and Harvard Kennedy School, which will be running in the first week of June. Together with my colleague Julie Wilson from the Harvard Kennedy School, we're going to be co-hosting you in this online program over the course of that week. Now, obviously, a lot has changed in our world since we sent out the original information about this program and people began signing up for it. And we're obviously going to have to make some very significant adaptations, the most important of which is we're going to be doing the program in an online environment. But we did not want to miss this year the opportunity to meet you or for you to have access to the ideas that we're going to be teaching and looking at in the context of this program. Because we think these ideas are even more essential in today's uncertain COVID-19 world than in our ordinary times. So we've worked very hard to figure out how to take the program and put it into an online framework with the same kinds of experiences and the same kinds of material that we have in our on-campus programs. What kinds of interactions are those? They're highly interactive class sessions where we talk about frameworks and concepts, but we relate those in the context of case discussions and in an interactive format where you all are contributing your ideas about what you see in the cases and how you see the frameworks as applying. So you get to work interactively with one another and with us and with these ideas in ways that we believe are very helpful in developing your own thinking for how to apply these ideas going forward. So that's the essence of what we try to do. And I would just say that we believe that nonprofits have never been more needed than they are today, and that performance management has never been more needed by nonprofits than it is today in this very uncertain environment that we're all living through. Now, for us, the essence of crisis is that you don't know the answer, so you have to figure out the answer in real time. In other words, it's a situation that requires rapid innovation. And one of the things you'll find in the Performance Management in Nonprofit Organizations program is a very strong theme that says that learning is an essential component of improving performance in nonprofit organizations, and that performance management is an excellent tool for enhancing the rate of learning. So there's never been a more important time to have these tools in your hands and to be able to use them going forward to deal with the many problems still yet to be discovered that COVID-19 is going to continue to create for us as we go forward. By coincidence, as I was preparing to do this video, I received an email today from one of our participants who was in the program last year. And he sent in a statement about how he is using the ideas from the course in the context of his ongoing work trying to respond to COVID-19. And I thought I'd share just a little bit of what he said, because I think it really captures the essence of part of what we're trying to do in the Performance Management in Nonprofit Organizations program. Here's what he said. In my current role, I lead a nonprofit that organizes low-income public school families to take the lead on public campaigns for an equitable educational system. It was clear in early March that poor families were going to be hit very hard by the economic impacts of COVID-19. On March 14th, with two colleagues, I launched an effort to raise and distribute funds directly to the most vulnerable families. Normally, I would think through a full system, draw out the models, list out the functions and expectations for each person, and do all the details of planning. But the concepts that you talked about in the course helped me, and we spent in discussing it in the course, gave me a framework to jump in quickly and to lead an iterative process. In 24 hours, we had a website up, and we built out the first layer of partners, and we're raising money online. So what's he doing? He's taking ideas directly from the Performance Management in Nonprofit Organizations course and applying them immediately in the field. That is the essence of what executive programs at Harvard Kennedy School and Harvard Business School are about, and it is the essence of what we're trying to do in the Performance Management and Nonprofit Organizations course. So what ideas are those? What ideas is he taking into the field? What are we going to talk about in the course? In the course, you're going to learn some frameworks that help to integrate performance management with performance measurement and the strategy of your organization, to put those three things together: performance measurement, performance management, and the idea of strategy, and especially oriented toward rapid learning. We'll develop some concepts and terminology and some frameworks, and we'll see how those apply in practical, real-world case study examples to improve performance, to increase the rate of learning, and to drive strategy. That's what this program is all about. We very much hope and look forward to seeing you in the program with us in the first week of June. We think it's going to be a great program, and we're looking forward to having you with us. And in the meantime, we hope you and all of yours are safe and well. Thank you.